anybody know what time it is? Let's begin there.
Shark
Shark
time.
time.
Shark
7:05.
time. All right, you know
Showtime.
what? Given the size of the audience, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. You know, we're going to go with it. We're going to press on. All right, now, for those of you who don't know, and I think most of you do by now, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Before we get going, just a quick note about text messaging. I can't stand getting text messages when I'm on stage because it's like hitting a big wall of text, and sometimes it says not nice things. Sometimes they're like, get off the stage. Sometimes you get things like, I don't like you. That's very specific. And so what I do is I keep my messages in the off position. And what I'll do is if I get a text message, I'll be able to answer it after the show. It's a lot easier that way. But really, the very best way to get a hold of us is by joining our Discord, and you'll find the address right here on this beam below me. Now, if you attempted to write this down, it is difficult to write things down in VR. So I would encourage you to use the camera in your menu wheel at the very bottom of the picture, this beam right here. This way, when you come out of Altspace, you can go to altvr.com, and in the upper right, you'll see there's a link that says photos. You can click on that, and you'll see the picture of the beam right there and all the lovely gold letters, and you'll be able to retrieve that information there. And one of the benefits of joining our Discord is we make announcements of some of the stuff that we're working on. We also, talk about some of the events that we do on and off the platform. We also go out on these excursions. Sometimes we play mini golf. The other night we discovered this murder mystery thing that was really cool. We're going to be going out and doing that this Thursday. And if any of that sounds like it'd be fun or interesting to you, or you just like to say hello, or maybe you're getting started as a world builder and you have questions, we're even thinking about doing some streams of like the build processes of some of the work that we do in here. All kinds of cool stuff happening. And if you'd like to participate in any of that, we do encourage you to join our Discord. That's really the best place to get a hold of us and become aware of a lot of the things that we're doing. And if you're one of our spies, it's really a great place to get information on us. You can sit there and watch us. We get that too. That does happen. Unfortunately, but but I can't dwell on a negative. All right, so but yeah, join our Discord. It's a lot of fun. And now for those of you who don't know, I put on about over 800 events in Altspace. And in that time, the question I get asked every day is, why are we here? And you're going to hear that from people coming in late to the event. They're going to say, what is this all about? Why are we here? And I encourage you, never mind any of the moderators or the producer or anybody in here. If somebody comes in and says, what's this all about? You turn around and you look at them, and as loud as you can, I want you to say the three little words that is the reason that we're here. Now, listen, I've tried super descriptive event descriptions. I've tried, putting it on the event tile, and nothing really works. But what I found super effective is to have it right below my podium. These three little words right below me to keep us on point, to keep us on focus. So when I ask you, everybody, why are we here? What do you say?
Feed a shark.
Shark.
That's right.
Feed a
Chant it,
shark.
people. To feed
Feed
a
a
shark.
shark.
Come on, make up for the
Feed
numbers.
a
Let me hear the
shark.
music. To
Shark.
feed
Feed a
a
shark.
shark. There we go. There it
Feed
is.
a
Milkman,
shark.
dig deep.
Feed
Feed
a
a
shark.
shark. There we go. To feed a shark.
Feed a
Feed
shark.
a shark.
Feed
There
a
we go. That's
shark.
awesome. Now, in order to feed a shark, we are going to need a shark. All right. And for that, we have Melvin, we have Buster, and we have Fang, and they are going to help. You're going to help me feed them. All right, and we're going to save the world one shark at a time, everybody. That's what we're going to do. Now, what we're going to do if now I find, as I said, I've hosted over 800 events in all space, and I became an event host because I was desperate to help my friends. They were wasting away to nothing. They were starving, and I needed to act quickly. I needed to do something, and it worked for the most part. I had hundreds of people coming to our events and experiences, coming to our worlds, but nobody was willing to help me feed a shark. Everybody was shy about it for some reason. I don't completely understand. It's like they don't care about the environment or something, right? So I found it helps to give a little bit of incentive. So what we did for the past year is, wait, what's this? Rico Bounce? What's going on? Bounce, what's going on? A question about what?
Have you ever got bitten?
Have I ever gotten bit? That's an interesting question. Actually, one of my first questions actually covers this. Actually, there have been incidents. Let's say Sharky can be a little bit difficult to work with sometimes. At the end of the day, he is a shark, and he's a little bit temperamental. But nothing I never got over. I mean, I do miss my legs sometimes. Sometimes I miss my arms, but for the most part, it's okay. And I started doing this show too, and that really helped with it. But I found the thing that made the most difference was world building kit prizes. That's what we have for you here tonight. Now, we do have a new kit that we've been, kind of like delayed in rolling out because we have hit some problems in making it. So it is a little bit delayed, our winter kit. We've had to rebrand it a couple of times, swap out some different items. So what we're doing to make up for this, actually, is we're giving away the kit that we've been giving away for the past year on top of it. So if you're one of our winners tonight, not only will you win our 12-piece winner world building kit when it comes out, but also 12-piece world building kit that we had previously. So you're going to actually get access to 24 unique models. Right? If you're a world builder, that's good news. And if you'd like a chance to win, it's not that hard. All you have to do is come up here and help me. And if you'd like to be a volunteer on today's show, all you have to do is you're going to see in your lower right, there's a raise hand button that's going to appear as if by magic, right? And that's all you have to do is just click on that raise hand button right there in the lower right. and we'll get you up here. Now, you see, I already have 2 people on the list. That's good. I wasn't expecting that. That's awesome. But we're gonna need more. All right. Maybe I should tell you a little about these kits to motivate you. Maybe make you want it a little bit. Right. In one of these kits, the one that's coming out soon, there's an actual weather system. Right. It's actually you can make it snow, and it's not like Altspace snow where if you put it on there, it goes through the building. No, this stuff interferes with colliders. So if you're inside of a building, it won't snow on the inside. Right. And it'll actually stick to objects. And after a few seconds, the snowflake will melt. Each snowflake is rather unique. There's about, I think, 9 snowflakes in all, Mr. Producer. Is that right, or is it 4? I forgot how many snowflakes are in that weather system.
It's a mystery pack.
So, oh, it's a mystery pack. Oh, I like that. Yeah, we don't actually know how many snowflakes there are. We just know there's a lot. They're hand drawn. They're completely unique. No, most of the stuff you're going to see that we make doesn't come from Sketchfab, doesn't come from the Unity store. It's all stuff that we make ourselves. Or we put a lot of effort into it. Some of the stuff in the first kit is stuff that we originally sourced before we understood how to do modeling. But more and more, we're moving toward completely original content because we think, that's nice when you have something that just belongs to you and it's harder to come by. Somebody you bring in from VRChat. Where'd you get this? And you're like, oh, it's only available in Altspace. We think that's cool. All right, so I got 4 people. You guys like that bit? That's nice. All right, listen, we got some variety, Melvin, Buster, and Fang. Small audience, big variety. Let's go with it. Let's see who's on the menu. All right, 5 people. Ooh, they like that when I talk to you. That's nice. All right, cool. Let's see who's on the menu. All right, let's see. We've got somebody named Katie. We also have Chrissy, who'd like to be on the show, and we also have. Let's see. Also have. Let's try Rico. Just raise his hand before. I can't see the full name. I think it's Rico Bonds, is it? Yes, it's Rico Bonds. Am I saying that right, Rico?
Rico
All
Bands,
right. Well,
yes, sir.
if I called your name, come on up to the stage. Watch your step because, listen, crossing these bridges, I tell you, it can be very dangerous, and our insurance only covers so much. Rico, are you coming up? You raised your hand.
Oh,
Like to
yeah,
be on the
yeah,
show,
yeah. I
Rico?
got you.
All right, cool. All right, good.
Sure.
Excellent. All right, well, let's start out with you, Rico. Can we ask how long have you been around Altspace for?
I just recently joined, this is probably about my, first week.
Okay. Now, listen, normally I'm going to ask the audience at this point because I find out I got a fresh one, which happens to me a lot. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to ask the audience if we should go with you. But look out there. We got a small crowd. I see people shaking their head no back and forth. Right? We're just going to go with you. You know the risk when you press the button, right?
Wait. You're kind of cutting out.
Oh, I'm cutting out? Oh, that's unfortunate. Am I cutting out for anybody else? My
Yeah.
voice okay?
No, you sound good.
It's good? Okay,
Yep.
it's just
Oh, maybe
possibly
it's
you,
me.
Rico. Maybe it's you. That can happen in Altspace. But you know what? I forgot to mention this before. You know what? One thing that can really help with that? In this event, we have closed captioning available. Right. So if you'd like to give this a try, or you'd like to see this in your own language, if English isn't your first language, or if you even have hearing issues, or you want to get past these Altspace audio issues that you see us experiencing here now. So in this example right now, when you said your voice is cutting out, all you would need to do is look at the caption and look down, and you'd be like, oh, that's what he said. Now it's not 100% accurate yet, but it is a really cool system. It's a lot of fun to play with. We've really enjoyed being able to use it for the past couple of months. And if you'd like to try it, just press on your blue and white triangle button, over to your settings, click on speech, and you can enable captions right there and put it in your own language right there. What'd you
Moving
say?
over.
Wait, what is this, Katie?
Sorry, I'm talking to my other half.
Oh, okay. You're talking to your other what? Oh, your other
The
half.
real
I'm talking to
world.
my other half. He's
Wait, you're only offering us
talking
a half
about
a
moving the
person?
child out of our bed.
Are you trying to cheat my friends? It's messed up. Let me ask you a question about your other half. Are they the type to press charges? I should know that going in.
Huh?
Your other half, are they the type to press charges? I should be aware of that up front.
Press charges. No.
No, oh, good. Oh, that's good news. All right, well, I'll come back to you in just a moment here. All right, so we're going to go with you, Rico, but can I ask you a question? Where are you from? We like to know that if you
I'm
don't
from
mind sharing.
Tennessee.
Tennessee,
from
cool. All
Tennessee.
right, very nice. Very good. All right, and have you been on the show before, Rico?
No, sir.
Okay, well, listen, for everything that's about to happen, I just want to tell you, from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. I'm really not, but I have to say it. It's in my
No, you're
contract.
fine.
All right. Now, Katie, how long have you been around Altspace for?
A few months.
A few months. Now, does your other half know that you're on the show right now?
Yeah, he's sat right next to me.
All right, do you guys ever fight or anything like that?
Fight? No,
Yeah. No disagreements or anything? Because we can take
not
care of
really.
that. No, okay. Well,
No,
that's
not
good.
really.
I'm happy for you. Are they the type to press charges, though? I wasn't clear on that point
No.
before. No, all right, good. Well, all right, we'll take the risk. Now, can we ask where in the world you're from?
England.
Oh, cool. All right, very nice. Crossing an ocean. Like this. I want to wave across an ocean. You're across an ocean. All right, that's cool. All right, now, Chrissy, let me ask you, how long have you been around Altspace for?
Uh, kind
Oh,
of
I know it's a
2
loaded question,
years.
and be careful. You're on YouTube, possibly right now, and you're breaking the rules by doing this, I think. And I probably shouldn't support that. But I didn't have an audience tonight. I was desperate. I was backed into a corner. What could I do? My friends got to eat. Sharks are hungry, and I'm here, Okay, so I'll skip that question, Chrissy, and ask you, have you ever been on the show before? I think you said you were on about a year ago, and yet you didn't come back. You were that disgusted by it. Or offended, weren't you? That's what happened.
No, I miss this place.
Oh, okay. All right. So big misunderstanding there. Well, Chrissy, how about this? I'll play it safe. Where in the world are you from?
England.
England. Also England. Oh, wow. Okay. So we got all crossing oceans tonight. We're going to try not to spark an international incident, but if I'm going to ask you, show me like up this ramp right here, just walking up to the next level. And once we get up top, you're going to notice that we have these 3 yellow X's laid out for your convenience, for your comfort,
Ladies
for your
first.
security, and your overall safety. All you have to do is pick on one of these yellow X's to stand there and make yourself comfortable, because hopefully you're going to be there for a while. Hopefully you've got what it takes. But before we start out, we're going to start out with the most important question we ask here at Shark Time. It's the beginning and the end of all the questions. It's the most important thing. And that is, we're going to start out with Rico Bonds. Do you consent to this?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
Now, Rico, let me ask you, when the terms of service come up, are you the type that usually just quickly presses OK? I'd like to know.
No.
No, you're not. You read through it, are you? The type to do that. All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to have to ask you, all right, are you aware that
That's
throughout the
I shall
universe,
begin.
through low Earth orbit, deep space, through the outer rim, through, all the way the extent of the ends of known existence, maybe even a Martian colony, it's legally binding. You're aware of that?
I do believe there's something else out there, but
Well, that's good.
we all
Yeah,
have,
that's nice to know.
our own opinions and thoughts.
Yes, but what we need to know is
You
that
don't
for
really
all
know
of
until you
creation,
know.
this is legally binding, and you consent to that. That's the main thing. We have your consent.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Everyone got that? Rico consented, everybody. That's important. All right, now let's see here. Now, Katie, let me ask you. How about you? Do you consent to this?
Yeah,
All right. Could your other half hear you? That's important.
he's buggered off to bed.
Just do me a small favor. In a general direction of your other half, just look at them and say, I want you to know I'm consenting to this.
He's gone. He's gone to bed.
Oh,
He's left me to be
so
shark food.
oh, he's not around anymore, and he just left you. Oh, he abandoned you. He threw you under a bus. How'd that make you feel?
Mm. Yeah,
You're okay with that? Okay, all right.
I'm all right with
Okay.
that.
Didn't
I
stick
feel
it out. Didn't
I feel
support you.
like-
I understand. I get it. All right, so let me
I
ask you
feel
this.
like this is the
Katie,
game show where you answered the question wrong and they just drop you to the bottom if you know.
You feel that way, do you? Really?
You know what I'm talking about?
Dude,
Yeah, that's what
but
it
you
feels
know what? This is. I don't know what game show you're actually referring to. Is this in Altspace you're talking about, or television?
Yeah, this is a real television show.
Okay.
Like they win
Oh,
money
so I
and
support to the
prizes and
fake
stuff.
kind. You heard that, YouTube? We're fake. Heard what Rico said. I heard it too. All right, cool. No problem, Rico. Well, you know what? I'll tell you this. You're close, and we're about to learn a little bit more about that once we make sure everybody consented. Speaking of which,
Wait.
Katie, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Rico. Yes, Rico. I'm back to you.
No,
You have all of my hands.
Go ahead.
No, you sure?
No,
You
go
sure it's
ahead.
okay? I proceed. Okay. We will get back. to you. Hang on.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, Katie, very
Yeah,
important.
proceed.
Do you consent to this?
I consent to this.
Yes, and you understand that this is legally binding throughout
Yes,
the
honey,
multiverse.
yeah.
That every version of Katie that will be, was, or ever will be. I think I messed that bit up, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
Everywhere, all the Katies totally consents to this, and we've
There's only
got
one
you.
of me. I'm original.
Oh well, you think that, but all the other Katies in the multiverse said that too. Be surprised. Okay, so Chrissy, let me ask you most important question: do you consent to this? And you realize that somewhere deep in the Amazon jungle, where there are no laws, and even here in international waters, this is completely legally binding. You got that?
I was born in the
You-
ocean.
Oh, okay. I see. All right. Well, but you actually, you totally understand and consent to this in every way.
Welcome back.
100%.
Okay. Who said welcome back? Mrs. Producer, who are you welcoming
Hi.
back?
Can you hear me? He said he was born in the ocean.
Oh, I see. Well, oh yeah, that's
said
true.
welcome
Welcome
back.
home. Welcome home,
Yeah.
Chrissy. That's true. I was remiss. I should have said that. Welcome home. How does it feel to be home? Does it feel good to be back? Good? Nice? All right, good. Excellent. And all right, so I think we got everyone's consent, and I think we could begin our first round. All right. Now, it's on all of you. Somebody's raising their hand in the back. What's up, Mike? Good day. What's going on?
Hey, we gotta introduce ourselves or anything?
You got to introduce yourselves. You don't have to, but if you'd like to, Mike, go ahead. Introduce yourself. To our
Hey,
audience.
no, I mean,
Everybody say hi.
I just wanna.
Oh,
How you guys
everybody say
doing?
hi,
My
Mike.
name is
Everybody
Mike.
say hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hi,
Hi,
Mike.
Mike.
Hi,
How are you
Mike.
doing?
How's
How's it going,
my
Mike?
friend Ben
All right, now we're
DeLorean
waving
over
here. We got Ben DeLorean. All right, you had your hand raised too. Everything okay? What's up? All right, you're not the type to
All right.
talk.
My friend.
Okay.
You know him in real life. He's like that also in real
All
life.
right, no problem. No problem. Well, let me ask you this. Do you know why we're here? Do you know what we're doing?
Huh? No, I
You
don't.
know why
I
we're
don't.
Feed the
That's
shark.
actually what I wanted to know.
All right, well, you know, our audience can help. Everybody, why are we here? Let's hear it. Shark. Come on, people, let me hear the music. Feed a shark. Looking to make them feel the pressure.
Feed a
Feed
shark.
a shark.
Feed a shark.
Feed. Whoa!
Feed
Uh-oh.
a shark.
Is he okay? Is he okay?
Right, everybody,
Why
I
did
can
he not
explain.
Fed a shark.
Okay, you're
Thank
back. Great.
You know, there's this weird thing called, and I don't think you
Thought I
all
lost our
appreciate
host
the
for a
gravity of the situation, but I stepped off the bridge and gravity took over, and what happened, happened. All right, now I could stop and be mortified by it, but I'm only going to ask one question before I press on. How's my hair? Wait, am I okay? I'm okay? I'm good? We're good? It's still fine? All right, good. All right, excellent. All right, well, now the way this is going to work is our audience gets to determine the future of Altspace. And we do this by gradually limiting our contestants until only one remain. And that person represents what you want to see around here. But how do we make this decision? I mean, most of you don't know who's up there, right? And you don't know a lot about them. So we learn more about our volunteer contestants by asking them questions. That's how we learn about them. Then what we'll do is we'll take a vote on them and we'll gradually eliminate them until only one person remains. And that one person is going to receive 24 world building kit items in the form of 2 prize kits. One they'll receive right away tonight, and the next one they're going to receive as soon as we get this problem resolved and release the new one.
And y'all got
Wait, what is this, Jake? What's happening? What's everywhere? Oh no, that's okay. No, you got to mute yourself. Now I won't know. I need to know what's everywhere.
We need to know.
I know you didn't meet it. It's fine, but we want to know what's everywhere.
Can you hear me?
You're describing the set?
Snow in the morning for the first time.
So are
in
we.
2 years.
Oh,
Let
bro,
me ask you.
I was muted this whole time.
Yeah, I wish I wouldn't.
Yeah, you were muted this whole time, bro. Yeah, it's like a live show is going on. We thank you for being considerate. All right, how many of you are expecting snow? Put your hands up. I'm getting a big snowstorm where I am too. Let me see. All right. Oh, you too, Buzzword. Okay, and Clark. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So yeah, we got a big snowstorm coming, but you know what? Down here at the bottom of the ocean, we're safe from that for right now. Let's continue on with our show. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to open up with our first question, and let's pick who we're going to start with. Let's see. Oh, Chrissy just cleared the throat, so Chrissy's ready to go. I heard that. All right, get him, so I'm like, okay, so we're ready to go. So we're going to start with you, Chrissy. Are you ready for your question?
What?
You are? Ready?
What?
Sounds like it.
Yes.
What?
Yes, I'm ready.
What, Chrissy?
I'm ready.
You're ready. Okay. All right. Good. All right. Wow. Because I thought we were going to go back and forth with the what thing for a while. I thought it was going to be a bit. We'd be going what, and what, and we'd keep repeating it, and it would be good. But no, we cleared that up right away. All right, Chrissy. Now listen, I could write a book about everything I've learned down here, working with sharks, working at the bottom of the ocean. And you know what? I think I will. Now listen, I could stay up all night trying to come up with a title. I could rack my brain trying to figure out something, something snappy, something I could use. Then I realized, no, I don't have to do that. I have all of you. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to have you come up with what are we going to call this book because we want it to sell well. All right, so come up with a nice, snappy title for, a book of everything I've learned here doing this show. All right, what do you got, Chris?
How to feed a shark.
How to feed a shark. Like a how-to
pretty
guide. That was
perfect.
quick. Wait a minute,
like
Chrissy, you
that.
didn't feel put on the spot at all.
What?
You didn't feel put on the spot at all.
Memoirs of a Shark.
We'll get to you in a moment, Rico. Hang on a second. Now, Chrissy, you didn't feel like we put you on the spot at all? No? Okay, well, we're going to have to clearly put more effort into our questions, everybody. We're going to have to make them more challenging and more difficult. I see that now. All right. Now, Katie, let me ask you, what should we call this book? Something snappy so it sells well.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Well, we're not actually asking you
Lunch
yet, Rico.
Tales?
Just hang tight. Wait, what was that, Katie?
Lunch Tales?
Oh, I see. Okay. Ooh, lunch
have-
tales. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I have
Okay.
those.
All right. Yeah. Lunch tales. I like that. Sometimes we do dinner, but lunch is nice too. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, let's do that. All right, that's cool. I like that a lot. Okay, let's see. Somebody has disappeared.
Oh no.
After all that enthusiasm answering other people's questions, he's gone. All right, let me see. I'll fill in. Oh, no, it's cool. We got this. I'll fill in. All right, what do we call this book,
Oh.
Michael Forrest?
Okay.
What are we gonna call this? So, I don't. This isn't right because I know the questions. And I know most of the audience. Doesn't seem fair. Oh, you're
He's
back.
back.
I'll just fill it in for you. All right, come back up on Rico. I'll just fill it in for you. There we go. I answered the question and the audience loved it. Like, didn't you all? You all went crazy for it, right?
Yep.
Come on, people, go with it. Didn't you love it? You loved it?
Yes.
All right,
yes.
very good. All right, but now, Rico, now you have to do better. Tell me, what should we call this book? Something snappy.
But OG place.
What was that?
You're muted.
We're gonna have to ask you to raise your hand one more time.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, you're going to
sorry.
have to raise your hand again, Rico. No one can hear you. In the meantime, what was that somebody's answered in the audience? We usually don't take answers for the audience. We're asking them the question.
Okay.
We don't want to help them out with that. But what was your answer anyway, Jake? I see. All right. Okay. Well, just so you're aware, it's a family show. You can do me a favor and look in the back toward my parents and say that to them.
Sharky, wait.
Wow, that's
Wait,
courage.
hey,
I'm
you
proud
can
of
hear me,
I'm
right?
impressed, but you may not.
Yeah.
may
Yes.
not wanna do that
Yeah, you
for
sound
them.
good.
All
Yeah.
right. I'll let you sound, Rico. That's cool. Now, Rico, what are we going to call this book? Something snappy.
Turtle. Snapping
The
turtle.
turtles. All right, so everything I've learned down here working with sharks at the bottom of the ocean is apparently going to be turtles. Okay, I can see that.
Snapping
All
turtle.
right.
Snappy.
Now, Chrissy, what's going on
Yeah,
with
there
you?
you go,
Oh, you
Snappy.
muted yourself. Okay, I heard a lot of
She
background
gets the
noise.
sense of humor.
Didn't mute myself. Something happened.
Okay. All right, got you. All right, that's good.
Yeah, I'm
All
back.
right.
Okay.
Well, that was our first question, everybody. I think you have all by now some sense of our volunteer contestants, or at least I hope you do. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a vote to gradually eliminate them and see how we're doing here. So what I'm going to ask you all to do now is, if you can, turn around and face that back wall. All right. This way. Oh, you're getting a call, Rico. We need to take that? All right, go ahead
Wait,
and turn
what?
around and face that back wall so we protect the sanctity of the Shark Time vote, and it's super creepy. All right, now don't turn around, please. All right, now we're going to ask our audience to vote, and our voting system has recently become broken, but we found a really cool way around it. We have 3 volunteer contestants, but we also have 3 fences, and we're going to use these fences. So let's say that you really like Rico Bond's antics, and you'd like to vote for him. All you have to do is stand behind this fence right here in order to vote for Rico. Right now, let's say that you like Katie's answers, and you think, Katie's the volunteer for me. I want to see more Katie around Altspace. All you have to do is position your avatar right behind this fence right here, right in the middle. And let's say that you like Chrissy's answers the best. All you have to do is come over behind this fence right here, and this way I'll be able to look out and know who you're voting for, just like that. All right, so now I'm going to go check in with our volunteer contestants and see how they're doing, everybody. So let's see how we are. Let's start out with you, Chrissy. Chrissy, how do you think you're doing today?
Awesome.
Let me ask you, do you have any friends in the audience?
Matt the scientist and Courtney the scientist and
Oh, I'm actually
Bomba.
naming them. All right, do you think they're standing behind you right now?
I guess yes.
Guess yes, but you don't sound too sure. How sure are you?
100%. Yes. I think.
100%. Oh wow, so you're like close friend. You know them well enough to know that they're. That's nice. You know what? Normally I mess with the friendships, but at this point I'm not going to do that because that was nice. All right, Katie, let me ask you, how do you think you're doing?
I don't know. I do need the loo though. I know that much.
Oh, you do need to. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Well, we'd ask you to not do that in the water, but it is the ocean, and it's a family show. I don't want to go into too much detail. Yeah, I see. Oh, you're desperate for it. All right, well, I'll speed this up just for you. All right, hang on 1 second. All right, you can make it. Now, Rico Bonds, let me ask you, how do you think you're doing? Quickly.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just looking at this wall.
Okay, all right. Well, Katie, I got some potentially good news for you, and it looks like you just took your headset off. Okay, this has never happened before. Apparently, this is new. All right, well, you know what? We're going to work around this. Now, Katie did consent to this and knew the risks, and we won't have the reward of hearing Katie scream. But when she gets back, she might be a little bit confused and have a surprise, right?
Maybe
Because
we could
right
have
now, what we're
maybe
going to
we
do
could
is
have
we're going to
someone
feed.
else scream for her.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that, Mr. Producer. What we're going to do now, right, is as Katie goes out, I want you to all fill in for Katie and give her a good scream there. Right. So, Mr. Producer, if you would do the honors and please, release
Okay,
Katie
thank you for playing
and
Katie's
relieve us. And
ghost.
everybody give us a good scream as she goes out. There we go. Bye, Katie. Wow, agreeing to be on a game show when you have to use that's really interesting. Okay. All right, now, Miss Producer, if you could do the honors. And everybody, as soon as
did.
Katie goes down, we'll all give a good scream.
Katie-
Okay, let's get
Katie
this
has
ready.
turned into a ghost at this point, so stand by.
Oh, I see. I'm sure that wasn't deliberate. Do you think that was deliberate, Mr. Producer?
I do not. I think poor Katie had a problem, and I think.
Oh, wait.
I think.
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh no!
Ah.
Katie put her headset back on, and in the last minute, she fell to her doom. Okay. All right. Well, the audience has spoken. What I'd like you all to do now is mix up your positions so nobody knows how you voted. Go ahead and scatter. And Katie, if we could, what's left of you, if you could please return to the audience. Well, actually, you know what you could do is actually go ahead and take your place on that platform again. That would be good.
I don't
Go ahead and stand on
ready
that
for
platform
this.
for me.
When
There
can
we
you
go.
turn around? I'm just
We
so
got another
confused.
one. All right.
I didn't have a chance to close it.
Katie, you want to
Still
try
no
again?
scream.
Come on, I think there's still some left. Come on,
Oh,
come
God.
on up. Buster's hungry.
No,
Come
she
to
might be
Buster.
done. She might be done.
You sure, Katie? You want to give it another shot? Here you go, Katie. Here we go. All right, come on up there. Here we go, everybody. Oh, I almost feel bad at this point, don't you guys? All right, here we go.
I
See, here it goes. There we are.
Ready to be eaten.
Oh, you're not gonna. There we go. Okay. What did you fix the platform, Mr. Producer?
I did.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh no. Okay, well this kind of went another way. I wasn't expecting it. You know what? Normally we call somebody else up at this point. But I do feel kind of bad. We got a little carried away with that bit. So Katie, I'm going to ask you something. Are you back? You're back, Katie. You're muted. You're going to have to press that microphone button.
This is crazy.
Katie,
Yeah.
Yeah,
there you go. Are you back? Are you
There's-
back?
I'm
there's-
back. Yeah, I'm
All right.
back.
Now, before we go on, let me just ask you a quick question. What did you learn?
What did I learn?
Yeah,
Start a
you
game
learned
show when you
anything.
really need the toilet.
Yes, very good. Okay, you know what? Based on that, I normally would call up somebody else at this point. You are the first contestant that we're ever going to invite. Keep on going. All right. So, would you like to keep on going?
Yay!
Because you were just eliminated, but we're going to give you another chance. Normally call up somebody else to do it.
Okay.
But we
I
want to
didn't
give you a
realise.
fresh start because you were a good sport. All right, everybody else cool
Oh.
with that? Sound good, everybody?
Yes.
Yes. Christy, what's up?
I had to mute myself. I need to amplify.
Aw.
You had to mute yourself. You need to amplify again. All right. Well, we'll
Yes,
take
okay,
care
I'm
of it.
amplified again.
We'll take
All
care.
set.
Wow. You know what? When you're hosting a show like this, anything that can go wrong does go wrong. And it's usually quite often. Wait, what happened to what now? To your amplifier again? I'd advise you not to go back and forth with that. Let Mrs. Producer handle that. Just make sure that your raise hand button is blue.
Okay,
She'll take
now
care
I
of the
got it.
rest, Okay.
We're good.
All right. There you go. All right. Nice.
All set.
All right. Katie, first time in Shark Time history, all right, you survived an elimination. So what we're going to do is ask our audience to mix up where they're standing. Because nobody knows how you voted. Go ahead and scatter. And when you get where you're going, start moving your arms back and forth like this. We have had people survive by running, but you didn't actually technically cheat.
I didn't
No.
know I was eliminated.
Yeah, and I think we all enjoyed Buster getting to eat and everything, and we're going to use what's left with you if you'd like to continue. Would you like to continue?
Yeah, please.
All right, so we're going to have our volunteer contestants turn back around and face the audience, and let's go into round 2, everybody. All right, here we go. All right, now this time I think we're going to start out with Rico Bonds. Rico Bonds, are you still there? Facing the back wall still, and it's kind of creepy. Okay, go ahead and turn back around, Rico. All right, there you go. It's Rico, everybody. All right, now Rico, are you ready for your
Okay.
question?
Yeah.
Oh, you are? Okay, that's fantastic. All right, here we go. All right, so now let's see here. All right, well, congratulations. You've recently landed a terrific position as a bank manager. You have. It's awesome. And as your first day, you're still learning the ins and the outs of the business. You're sitting down at your desk and you're reviewing the papers left there by your predecessor. predecessor? That's not even a word. Your predecessor. There we go. All right. So
a
the
new word.
person that you're replacing, there we are. You're reviewing their papers and you come across a plan. It turns out there's this VR game show, right, that frequently brings up the subject of the perfect bank heist. Right. Now we want to know what you can
Oh.
do to defend yourself as the new bank manager.
Well, first, like as in protecting myself, or
Yeah, how
what
you
do
going to
mean by
protect
that?
the bank from the likes of me and my wonderful audience?
Well, first I would order a couple bodyguards, and I would make a secret bank underground.
Oh, I see.
Stop us.
Like
Oh,
there'll be a
false
bank
bank.
up
Wait,
here.
who said it
There'll
wouldn't
also
stop
be a
us?
bank underground.
I did.
Who said it wouldn't stop
wouldn't
us? You,
stop
Cool
us.
Gamer?
He said
Wouldn't
he
stop
said
us.
it.
All right. So
You
Cool
don't think
Gamer's
so?
really gone in with this.
Okay, look,
All right.
look, check
He's ready
this
to
out.
sign up.
So you're telling me,
Hmm.
if you enter my bank and you thought this one was the bank, but really the bank is underground, that won't stop you because you don't
Let's
know where
find
the
out.
bank
Cool
is.
Gamer, would you fall?
We
Would you fall for that?
know. We would know.
Oh, who said we would know?
We would.
Just
We would.
Brittany, you said?
Come
Or
on, no,
Crystal?
Garland.
I'm not meant to know.
Oh,
We know
okay.
now.
If the bank's
Oh, no,
underground-
it's good. No, it's good that you're saying it. We'd know. No, that's good. No, you're not in trouble or nothing. Okay. So they're saying we would know that it was fake. How could you? How you gonna pull it off, Rico? Our audience says they're smarter than that.
Well, tell me how you
Somebody
think it
working
would
with
be
the inside.
fake if I never told you it was fake.
You just
Yeah,
did
somebody
tell
working
us it
on
was
the
fake. We
inside.
know. We've got it on film, Rico.
Huh?
We've got it on film. You saying it's fake. We all know.
No, we know.
I mean, yeah, now you know because I said it, but to just walk in my
Rico, don't
bank.
tell him anything.
Rico,
Rico, don't tell him
Rico, let me
anything.
ask you something.
Oh,
Mr. Producer, don't help him. Melvin will lose a meal. I
sorry.
thought you liked
I'm
Melvin.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Rico, let me ask you something. Do you feel like we're putting you on the spot?
No, I'm actually learning from this because I
No?
didn't know like what goes on. I thought we were
All right,
supposed to be
Rico. Well, we'll
feeding
keep on
sharks.
trying. We'll keep on trying.
Okay.
All right, Katie, how about you? You've recently been appointed as a bank manager. You find out about this, let's call him an eccentric game show host who's been trying to plan the perfect bank heist. How do you protect your bank?
Scottish people and machetes.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Scottish people in the
Wait, say
machete.
that again?
All right, I have to ask particular members of our audience
Yeah.
how they feel about it. So,
Yeah, the
international
Scottish people
incident.
will just confuse
No.
them all.
Neo, let me ask you something. You're from Scotland, yes?
Yes,
And how do you feel about that remark?
she's absolutely accurate.
Oh, absolutely accurate. Okay.
okay.
So that's a good security system. Okay, well, there you go. All right, excellent. I didn't know. All right. So, Katie, this is like I'm not from the UK. Is this like a typical security system that they'll employ there?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, I guess crime must be very low over there. That's interesting. Okay. All right. Now, Chrissy, it's on you. You've recently been appointed as a bank manager. All right. And you find out about this eccentric game show host. I mean, really, it could be anybody. And they're trying to plan the perfect bank heist. How would you protect your bank?
It's their audience.
By setting up lasers.
I got
First
you.
of all, by setting up lasers, put iron
Yeah.
bars around the doors,
Mm.
lock up the place, put a security bell on the doors, get police
I
in
see.
front of there, call them and say, be here in 5 minutes, early before the robbers get there in 5 minutes.
Wow. I gotta say that was pretty thorough, everybody. It was very thorough and well thought out. It's almost like you had time to come up with an answer. Interesting.
No,
All right, well, let me
no,
ask
I
you-
didn't even know
All
what
right,
the
in
I
that
didn't even
case-
know what the question was until you
Right.
just said it to me.
Okay, well that's
Okay.
good. So you weren't paying attention. To all
No,
this.
I was. I just didn't get it at the first
Oh, you didn't
second
get it.
time.
You didn't comprehend it.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Now I
How'd
get
you
it.
do in How'd you do in school, Chrissy? You were okay in school? It's okay.
I got
That's
straight
what
A's.
We're dealing with here. Straight A's in
Oh.
school, but you missed all of that just happened.
No, I couldn't understand it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's call it all space issues, everybody. We can
was
do
all
that.
spaciness. It was
Yeah,
spaciness.
all space issues. Yeah, that can happen. All right. Well, let me ask you this, Chrissy. All right. Yeah, it's the same idea of the previous question, right? But if you were offered, let's say, a bribe, to kind of look the other way of this whole heist thing, what would it take and why?
If someone was going to give me a bribe, they would have to put all their heart into money and working for it to give me a bribe. They cannot give me a
All
bribe
right, so it
and then
wouldn't
don't
matter.
give me a bribe
All
at
right,
the same
so
time.
let me ask you something. All right, let's say you are this bank manager, okay, Chrissy? All right, and for the next
I like
5
the
years,
idea.
I put my heart and soul into this show, and I managed to raise $5 in donations. And I say, Chrissy, I'm going to give you that $5 to look the other way. You would do it?
100% if it's not a scam.
If it's not a scam. No, I sincerely want to rob the bank, your bank. And I'm willing to pay you the
If you were to rob
$5
my
I've
bank,
raised.
I would take it and then I'll outsmart you at the same time.
And you'll outsmart me. Are you sure you didn't even hear the first 2 answers? I think I'm covered.
I think I got him covered.
Okay, everybody. Chrissy says that they can outsmart me.
No
Interesting.
one can outsmart you.
Well, you know what? This is an idea for a whole new show. I'm going to put some thought into
No.
this and get back to you. All right, now, Katie, let me ask you. All right, if you were to, if somebody were to offer you a bribe to look the other way on this whole heist thing, how much would it take and why? What would it take, actually?
Bacon. Because bacon is life.
Bacon. Okay. Let me get this straight.
The bacon.
You become the manager for a very prestigious bank, and this eccentric game show host offers you anything really to look the other way. And all I would have to do is give you some bacon. Would you like some eggs with that?
Yeah. No, I don't like eggs.
You don't like
Bacon
eggs?
and
Okay, so just bacon. Just bacon by itself?
I'll give you an entire pig.
Bacon, crispy bacon. It
Crispy
better be the
bacon.
best bacon sandwich ever.
Would you like it to be like, glazed with honey, or would you like anything special with the bacon that we can give you?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all it
Yeah.
would take
The barbecue
is a little
sauce.
bit of crispy bacon. And you're going to lose your job and all that money, and that's completely okay because you've got your bacon.
It's all right because bacon is
All
life.
right. All right. So we learned that Katie is all about the priorities here at Shark Time. That's good to know.
Mm.
All right. Now, let's see. Now, Rico, how about you? You're offered, let's not call it a bribe. Let's call it incentive to look the other way. What would it take and why?
Incentive.
You're still lagging, buddy. I don't know if
Still
it's me
lagging.
or what, but
Can
you're
everybody
still
hear
lagging.
me okay? Put your hands up if you can hear me okay. Anybody having trouble understanding me? Put your hands up. Let me see it, people. Oh, wow, look at all those hands.
Them down.
You know what, Rico?
Put them down.
I'm thinking maybe it's you. I'm thinking maybe it's
He's
you.
buying
You might want to
time.
re-enter the space, but before you do, let me ask you. The general question that we're asking here is: if you were offered some incentive to look the other way on this whole heist thing, what would it take and why? Did you get that?
Oh no.
All right, wait, Rico. Do you feel put on the spot? Do you feel put on the spot now? No. All right, we'll keep trying.
No.
All right, what would it take? What's it going to take to make you look the other way, Rico?
I mean, as long as it keeps me out of the equation, I'll take everything they have.
Everything I have. I'll do you one better than that. I bet you.
He said what?
I bet you I can get you. I bet you I can get you all to look the other way. Bet you I can.
Wow.
All right.
was-
Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to take another vote, everybody. All right, that's what we're going to do. We've taken a chance to get a chance to know everybody. And so now we're going to take another vote here at It's Shark Time. All right, so now if I could ask our volunteer contestants to please turn around and face that back wall again for me. There we
Hey,
go,
he-
one at a time.
don't do
Very
it.
nice.
Don't do it.
By the way,
He told you he could get you to turn
oh,
around.
Rico got it. Oh, wait,
See?
there we go.
That's what I
Anyway,
said.
all right.
See, the real
got him to look
MVP
the
is
other
right
way.
here.
That's
You guys
awesome.
just don't know it.
All right, there we go. All right, by the way, Chrissy, do you still think you can't be outsmarted by me? Chrissy,
What?
do you still think I can't outsmart you?
It depends on
mean, you
what
were the
you're
first to
trying to
turn
do.
around. See what I'm trying to do? Okay, you see what I'm trying to do? I got you. Oh, you're on to me, Chrissy. I'll admit it. I'm no match for you. All right, hang on a second. I got to explain the voting one more time for those of you coming in and late. All right, now, anybody here that wants to vote and participate, if you would like to vote for Rico Bonds, all you have to do is just stand behind this fence right over here, right in the middle. Not in the middle, but right on the end, right over here. Just stand behind that fence if you want to vote for
If
Rico.
you don't,
If you would like to
lost
vote for-
already.
All right, Rico, well, hang on. It's way to be positive there. Now, Katie, let me ask you. No, hang on, wait. If you want to vote for Katie, stand behind this middle fence right here. Rico really threw me off on that one. But we'll
Okay.
stand behind this fence if we want to vote for Katie.
It's not.
And
It's not
if
Katie.
we
It's
want to
vote
vote
for
for
Bacon.
Chrissy, What was this, Mr. Producer? I'm trying to
It's
explain
a
the
vote
voting.
for
What's going
bacon,
on?
really. If you love bacon,
Yeah, a
stand in
vote
the
for
center.
Katie is a vote for bacon, everybody. Stand behind this middle fence if you love bacon. All right, now, if you like Chrissy and you want to see Chrissy Wood, go ahead and stand behind this fence right here over on this side. All right, and I'm going to go up there and see how our volunteer contestants are doing. We're going to check in with them because we have 3 contestant volunteers, but we only need 1 to determine our winner. Now, Chrissy, how do you think you're doing?
Absolutely fine.
You think you're doing absolutely fine? Are you sure?
And better and good.
In terms of percentages, how confident would you say you are? Well,
100%.
okay, that's confident. All right, okay, all right. Now, Katie, how about you? How do you think you're doing?
Oh, I don't know. They eliminated me last time without me knowing, didn't they?
Yeah,
Probably
you were.
low.
Let me tell you something. All right, on the bright side, Buster has a new favorite food. That's good news, right?
Bacon flavored.
Bacon flavored. No, that's good. Oh, is that why he's smiling? I've been wondering. Every time I walk down in there, I'm like, what is he smiling about?
He does look
I
happy.
knew he got to eat, and that's usually good news, but I've never seen a smile like that before, Katie. And you think it's bacon? That's wonderful.
Yeah.
All right.
Lovely.
Now, Rico, how do you think you're doing, Rico?
So. Oh no,
So.
I don't know.
All right. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you think you're doing?
Excuse me.
If you had to put a number on it from 1 to 10, how would you say you're doing? Like 10, you're doing awesome. 1, nobody wants to ever see you in Altspace again. What do you think it is?
So let's just make it even. 5.
Even. About a
An
5.
even 5.
Okay.
Five's odd.
That's an interesting opinion. All right, hang
5.
on. There we go. All right, I got to think about how I'm going to approach this now. All right, I know.
Just
Rico,
wonder
let
if
me ask you
everybody
this.
has their
because
mind
the
made up.
questions though.
This is
Wait,
like-
what is this, Mr. Producer?
I'm just wondering if this is like everyone has their mind made up because
Looks like it's
that's kind of sad.
yeah, I think it looks pretty clear. Rico, let me ask you.
I mean, it is.
Wait, did you say wait, Mr. Producer? What are we waiting on?
No, I didn't say.
No,
that
go
wasn't
ahead,
me.
Well, that
go
wasn't you. Okay. All right, got it. All right, now Rico, let me ask you. All right,
Mm.
do you have any plans later, Rico?
Don't try me.
Like
Go.
future plans, now plans.
Any plan after the show? What are you doing after the show? Like, did you want to hang out or something?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't think you're going to be. Oh, let me ask you this. It's a very important question. Does anybody know where you are right now?
Wait, say that again.
Does anybody know
falling
where you
for-
are
it
right
would
now,
be.
Rico? Anyone at all? Was that Mr. Producer? I didn't catch that.
He said he's
Man who knows
said
who
he's
you are.
falling for it, or he will be.
Falling for it. Oh, yeah, that's nice. All right, well, Rico, let me ask you. Does anybody know where you are right now?
There any hitmen who know you?
No. Well, actually,
No.
yes, because you asked me where am I from, and I told you Tennessee, but I didn't
Yeah.
tell you what city or my address.
No,
So,
you didn't tell me what
you
city.
do not know where
That's
I live.
fine.
Oh,
You don't like specific information like that. That's good. No, you did well. You did well. All right, but so nobody in the so-called real world.
The only
knows where you
person that
are.
knows
Like,
where I'm at
not-
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only person that knows where I'm at right now is my lady, and she's sitting beside me.
See. I see. Well, they're the type to press charges.
No one in the audience.
All right, but nobody that's like going to press charges or complain to the admins or nothing. We're cool. We're good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know
All
why
right,
they
good. I
would,
want you to
but
do me
I
a favor.
guess.
All right, Mr. Producer, going to introduce you to my friend Melvin. All right, and as that happens, I want you to dig deep and I want you to give me the best scream you can. All right, I want you to really kind of freak out and concern your neighbors. They'll hear you screaming. They'll come on and they'll say, "Rico, what's wrong?" And you'll say, "I was just on Shark Time and it was incredible. My life has changed forever." You do that for me, Rico.
Can you not?
Yes. All right. Well,
No,
Mr. Producer, if you would
no,
do the
All right.
honors, I want to thank you for joining us today, Rico, and just give us a good scream. Just give us a good,
Thank you for
powerful
your
scream.
donation.
Let's hear it, Rico. Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. That was interesting. Little vocalization there. All right. Well, good news. We're down to 2 volunteers. Yes, that's
Bacon
excellent as
won.
we work our way closer to the winner. Yes, Bacon won. It's true. All right. So we're going to ask our audience to mix it up so you'll hide how you voted. Go ahead and just move around. And when you get where you're going, start moving your hands around just like this, back and forth, everybody.
That was funny.
There we go. Let me see it. There we are. Very nice. All right. Now our volunteer contestants turn back around and face your accusers. I mean, the audience, but you get the idea. All right, so we're going to move into our third round now because we have 2 volunteer contestants, but we only need 1. Now, when you came in tonight, you may have noticed that we have a Patreon sign up in the lobby. We also have this Buy Us a Coffee link over here, and that's because we are trying to raise money to put on more interactive experiences for all of you, and also because a portion of what we collect is going to go to the Bimini Shark Lab. They're a wonderful organization that raises awareness about shark finning, some of the environmental challenges facing sharks in our oceans today. Things like plastics and all kinds of things. They do really wonderful work. They, do these, they teach these classes and they do speaking engagements all over the world. They're really great people. Now, and we'd like to thank you for helping us to support them, and we want to thank you for supporting us just by coming out to our shows, and also by those of you that are watching out on YouTube, the ones of you that subscribe to our channel. Let me tell you something. Like you just a little bit better. It's not a lot. It's just like about that much. I mean, if you do that and subscribe to our event channel, then it's more like this. And if you're wondering, you know what? I feel like Michael Forrest doesn't like me. Why isn't he nicer to me? You know what? All you have to do is those 2 things, and I'll like you that much more. That's it. Pretty easy. Yeah. And if you join our Discord, in addition to all that, it'll be as much as this. It will be. It's like that much, everybody. You're shaking your head no, Cool Gamer, but it's true. Have you subscribed to our channel, Cool Gamer?
I'm just trying to say, yeah.
Oh, you're not. Oh, you're moving around like you're excited. Like, yeah, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, come on. You can't wave your arms around with me. You're in 2D. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
2D. I can't wait.
All right. Well, let's do it with the head gesture. Show me your excitement. Come on, bounce it around. There we go. There we go. We're going good. All right, everybody. So now we're gonna move into our third round. All right. So let's start out this time with you, Katie. I don't think you've gone first yet. Are you ready for your question?
Yeah.
I want to see you.
You are. All right, excellent. Okay, let's see here. Let's get ready with our question right here because I'm absolutely not ready. Okay, well, did you know that spinner dolphins, right now, they can jump right out of the water and then they around like 7 times before they hit the water again? It's incredible, right? And, so they're very well named for this. But we want to know, what are they trying to prove anyway, Katie? I mean, come on, why are they showing off?
Because they can.
Oh, good answer. So they
If you
do
had that
because
kind of
they can.
ability, you'd be wanting to show it off, right?
They can show off.
I would actually, and maybe you can help us out. Show us. What would that look like?
Oh, I don't know.
Come on, Katie, make like a spinner dolphin. Let's see what it looks like. All right. You know what? I was expecting it to be a little bit faster. Okay. Yeah, maybe if it did the noises, like the clicking or like a whistle or something, some kind of dolphin noise.
I kind of got a nose bar.
Okay. All right. Well, we don't want to get dizzy.
I've got a tongue bar. I can't click the sound.
Okay. Well, that's cool. All right. Well, we'll work around it. Now, Chrissy, how about you? All right. These spinner dolphins, they're pretty to watch. They jump out of the water, they spin around, they come crashing down. It's ultra fancy. But what are they trying to prove? Why are they showing off, Chrissy?
Well, I've lost my amplifier, but
Oh, wait. We're going to need to get
I've
Chrissy
got
on
it back.
amplifier.
Okay, I've got it back. Okay,
there we
now,
go. You're back. All right, good.
so I think they're trying to prove is that predators shouldn't be coming near them because they're spinning around to keep the predators and stuff and flying animals away from them as possible. So spitting water
wow,
around
that's a cool theory.
away
Like, that
from
might
the
actually
people
be
That's a good
true.
answer.
and
Yeah,
humans
everybody
and
heard that.
dolphins
Yeah,
and any other sea
Katie's like
creatures that
now
are in there.
voting for you. You've not only turned the audience in your favor, but you've actually turned some of your competition away from themselves. That's interesting. All right. Oh, wait, what's this? What's that up? What happened? What did we miss? You think maybe what?
They actually do that.
I don't know why they
Wait,
do that.
Can I give
They
you
actually
the
do
real
what?
answer?
Cool gamer.
Maybe I should search it up.
Maybe you should search it up. It's what we should search. Or to find out if it's accurate. You can do that if you want, Cool Gamer. Go ahead and check, Google or something like that, or anyone else, any other search engine that would like to sponsor our show. We don't have to say Google, We could use your search engine if you want it. Like, say you have findthatthing.com. I don't know if that's really a thing, but let's say it is. You want to sponsor our show? I go, hey, everybody, why don't we have Cool Gamer, Cool Gamer. It's not even Halloween yet. Why don't we have Cool Gamer consult findthatthing.com, and let's find out if that's true. Right, if what Chrissy said is true, because that sounds like an interesting theory that they do it to, kind of make a statement like, don't mess with me, I can spin. Well, if you were a spinner dolphin, Chrissy, show us what that would look like. Let's see. All right, what would it sound like too? You get some of the sounds, maybe?
I don't know how to do this sound, but it would be a high-pitched squealing with the shaking kind of voice inside of it.
Okay, we'll give it a shot. You want to win, don't you?
I don't know what they sound like.
Come on, you want to
but-
win, don't you, Chrissy? Want
Quick,
those
what?
prize kits? Give me some clicks, maybe a whistle. Let's hear it.
I,
And Neo's doing it. Oh wait, no, that was Joe, I think. Oh no, it was Neo. There we go.
I
All right.
don't know. Like
Neo's doing a good job. All right, well, you know what?
I would
we'll-
have
we'll
to
let
have
you
a
off the hook
really
there.
deep voice, and I'll have to sound like I smoked for a year.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
You know what?
Hey,
I don't
hey,
think this is
hey.
really,
Smoke for a
enough
year?
information. I really don't. I think we should ask one more question. Just to be clear, just to see how we're doing. Everybody okay with that? Want to ask one more question? We good?
Okay.
Found the answer.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. We got a sure. All right. Well, let's start out. Let's keep going with you, Chrissy. Is that cool with you?
Yes.
Is that okay, Chrissy? All right. Well, that's good. But that wasn't actually the question. All right. So we're gonna go into it right now. All right. Let's see what we got for you here. All right. Now, cloning operations are in full swing over at the Ravenhall Sea-Lab. That's that big structure over there off in the distance. Wait 1 second. We're getting a bulletin from Cool Gamer 99. You got your hand up. What's going on, Cool Gamer?
Found it. I found the answer.
You found it. All right. Well, what's the verdict?
Okay, so it says this could be kinds of reasons to display dominance, to communicate their location, to hunt, or just for fun.
So
Which
it's
actually, we're not
dominance
sure
to
why.
communicate their location, or just for kicks, really? You
Yeah,
know,
well,
just so
you're
you
pretty
know.
That's what I
right.
mean. That's what I
so
mean.
Chrissy, you were
Michael?
probably the closest. That's pretty cool.
Michael?
That.
All right.
Michael?
Yes, Mr. Producer. Yes.
Dolphin hooliganism.
It is true that is a problem. Dolphin hooliganism is an issue you all need to be aware of. It's very troubled times we live in, everybody. That is very true. All right. Now on to our question, Chrissy. All right. Now let's see. Let's get back to it. All right. Now, cloning operations over at the Ravenhall Sea-Lab have been going great. And personally, I went over there earlier, personally, in person, to inspect this technological marvel. It's amazing. I was quite literally beside myself. It's true because I made more of me in order to put on more shows. It's true.
That's a great
So I was right
idea.
beside myself. But if you came face to face with yourself, Chrissy, what would you say to yourself?
If I came face to face with myself, what would I say to myself?
Yeah, perfect copy in every way, standing right in front of you. Newly made. Want to know all the answers. What do you say?
I would
Chrissy?
ask it,
Say anything?
Hmm.
what would you do
What?
if you got banned?
What would you do if you got bit? I see. And what would you do if the clone of you
Question.
respond by saying, "What do you mean by it?"
I would say, because if it was the true clone of me, it would say that I did get banned.
All right,
But if
Chrissy,
it
let
did
me
not
ask you a
say it,
further question. I want to
that
dig a
would
little bit
mean-
deeper here, Chrissy. I need to dig a little bit deeper. All right, we're at the bottom of the
I
ocean.
think
I'm going to
know
go as far
why.
down as I can go, and I'm going to ask you this. All right, if you just found out that you were a clone and you were looking at yourself, and this person said to you, like, and called you it, how would you feel?
If it called me it,
Yes,
Are clones
Then
are
was the
clones
clone.
actually people, Michael? This is an important question.
that's a larger question. That's a larger question.
Yes.
All right, listen.
Yes.
We don't want to get too far into it, everybody. We're toward the end of the show. We'll be raising these big existential questions. So we're going to let Chrissy off the hook for a moment as we move on to you, Katie. All right. Now,
Okay.
Katie, let me ask you this. All right. If you were face to face with yourself, what would you say?
Hmm. Probably, girl, you need to get to the gym.
Oh, wow. So you'd insult
Tough love.
your physical appearance if you were face to face
I
with yourself.
probably would. Yeah.
All right. Wow. It's a lot of
That's
that
why I
resonated
avoid
with a
the
lot of
mirror.
people. There are a lot of things going. Okay. All right. That's cool. All right. Well, what we're gonna do now is before we round things out, I'd just like to know if I could just ask you, Katie, just one more question here. Why is it that you deserve to live more than Chrissy?
I don't. She's
You
given some good
You
answers.
don't. So the path of sacrifice here at Shark Time, everybody. Now let me ask you,
Yeah.
Chrissy. Why is it that you deserve to live more than Katie over here?
well, we both actually need to live because
Both of you.
because what if we want to have futures that we want to
The first
build?
time
And
in
what if
history.
we want to have kids? What if we want to do the things that we can't? We need to live.
Well, that's not
As
up to me.
possible
That's
as we
up to the
can.
audience. So let's find
I've already
out.
got a kid.
How about you turn around and face that back wall one last time for me, both of you. Just turn around and face that back wall. All right, now our audience, it's all up to you. All you have to do is, if you want to see Katie win and take it all you have to do is stand on this side of the aquadrome. Just position your avatar over here, simple as that. And if you want to see Chrissy the victorious, go ahead and stand over on this side of the aquadrome right here. All right, and then we're gonna go up here and we're gonna check in with our volunteers one final time.
Support
All right,
beacon
Chrissy,
going.
how do you think you're doing? You think you got
No,
this?
I'm going. I'm moving. We must
Think you're going home with a
Very,
win?
100%. Really, really
support the
excellent.
bacon.
Still
Very,
confident.
very 100% excellent. Okay, good to know. You feel confident.
the
That's nice.
bacon.
All right, Katie, how about you? How are you doing? Think you got it?
Not so confident. Not so confident.
Okay. All right, so not that confident. All right, actually, it is really close.
Michael
It's
Forrest.
actually very close. Yes, Mrs. Producer.
We have a technical draw.
Oh
Do
my
I get to
God.
vote?
Draw. All right, well,
no.
listen. No, you do not get to vote. We have been doing this for a year. Whenever you've ever been able to. My goodness,
Draw?
everybody. All right, well, you know what?
Possible?
We don't often allow this, but there have been times we've had multiple people win this show. All right, so it is technically possible. We're going to leave it up to the audience. Let's find out. All right, if everybody can mix out how you voted and come back together, just everybody come back and join it, all in the space here. All right, wave your hands when you
Back
get where you're
together as
going.
one.
All right, now, if our volunteer contestant could turn around, face the audience, we're about to find out the ultimate question. I hadn't turned out everybody around. Now we're going to ask the audience a question. Should we have two winners here tonight? Make some noise. Should we do it?
Yeah.
I
Let me
love
see.
bacon
Yeah, somebody's yelling they love bacon. All right.
Yeah.
And clones are good. They love bacon and clones are good. All right, so it looks like we're gonna do that. Pinch is raising his hand there in the back. There we go. All right. So what we're gonna do now is we are gonna actually declare both of you our winners tonight. So why not? So what we're gonna do is gonna ask you to walk forward and jump down right here on this lower platform. Just like walk right off the edge. Here we go, a little bit closer. Now we're gonna ask you to both stand where I'm standing right here over by this bridge and face Fang, my personal photographer. He's a very gifted photographer. Lately he's been into nature shots. He gets up real close to the shore and he takes pictures. It's very nice work. All right. So we're gonna ask you to turn around, face Fang like that, and we're gonna ask our audience to come in as close as you can. All right, to stand behind him so we can get a really beautiful picture here. And we'd like you to throw up all the emojis that you can to really convey your enthusiasm. And we're going to take your picture in 3. Here we go. In 2. I want you to yell out, "It's Shark Time." In 1, say it's Shark Time.
Shark time.
Oh, very nice. All right, now this picture tonight is going to go out on our Twitter. And in fact, have you both turn around and look at the audience right now. Look at all those emojis streaming just for you. That's for you. How does it feel? Does that feel good? Feel nice?
Amazing.
Yeah, it feels amazing. That's good. Everybody's yelling bacon too. All right, you made some friends there today, Katie. All right, now what's going to happen is both of you tonight are going to receive a friend request from the Sharky himself. Once you accept this friend request, shortly after you're going to receive a 12-piece world building kit. And as soon as we upload our new kit, as soon as we have the problems fixed, you'll receive that too. Right. So by the end of this, probably however long it takes, you're going to end up with 24 items of world building goodness, and a lot of these items are completely unique. You're not going to see them all over, especially at first. So it's pretty cool. All right, now we want to thank you all for joining us tonight. We would like it if you come out and revisit us this Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. You can find us at your local time on the events tab of your main menu. We want to thank you all for coming. You've been a fantastic audience. Thank you so much. My name is Michael Forrest, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for coming, everybody. Bye, everyone.
Bye. And then he's around again.